Hey, we're Bert Calls, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Akaya.
And I'm Risha.
And we are back at it, reacting to the finale of Season 1 of Foundation. Last week, we saw, and I think in both of our opinions, a finale that wasn't the finale. They had Harry walking up looking like it was about to be a cliffhanger, and so now I'm completely confused about what is about to happen in this episode.
Are we about to spend time with Harry?
Right.
On top of the fact that, like, the looming return of our soulless creature, Day, has been gone and is going to come back. And I'm actually very interested in that. The scene between Day and Dawn. And I actually see... this show's been weird. But if... I was gonna say, I feel like the only way this journey we've been on with Dawn makes sense is if Dawn is allowed to live. Like, if I was Day, I wouldn't get rid of him. But, if I was Day, I would absolutely get rid of him. Absolutely. But I think he's going to live.
Exactly. Well, I think that if he was going to die, it would have been in this last episode.
Right.
But since they didn't kill him, then I think he will be allowed to live. But right. I don't know. I didn't think they were going to kill Farah, so, you know.
What do you mean you didn't think they were going to kill Farah?
I didn't think they were going to kill Farah.
This is new information to me.
I didn't, because I thought she was going to be more of a thing.
Okay, but no. But you felt that way, like, episode 2. Episode 2, episode 3. Yes.
I thought in the long run, Farah was not, she was actually going to be like a partners with Salvor at some point.
I thought Farah was going to be my third favorite character.
So.
Until she started pissing me off. But up until, for that one episode, I thought Farah was the truth. So it is a bummer.
The women are smarter than your men episode? Yeah.
I thought she was everything. So, okay. And then, we didn't see Day. We know Dawn and Dusk are in their situation. Salvor
and the Anacreons I guess Harry's going to gather them together, and we're all going to work together
on the crisis. Yes. So now we get to decide, is Gaal going to be in this episode?
I feel like she kind of has to be.
I agree.
At least in some way. I don't know.
I agree. She's not going to be in the episode.
Because if she's on this episode, it's like, y'all really started a storyline with Gaal and just forgot her.
Can you just picture the writing meeting where every meeting they're like, what do we do with Gaal?
Yeah.
Have we written anything about Gaal in this episode? So no. But
like, they killed Raish and just did not know what to do. Okay.
You know what though? After Babe came back, where's Raish? You know what I mean? Like, I'm open to a Raish return.
No, we
got
legit,
Babe back twice.
No, but Babe had a helmet and a suit on. Okay, like Raish got sucked out into in space with nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was thinking about that. I was like,
I'm here for it.
If Raish comes, I'll be like, cut it.
I'm not doing it. I will die. All right, let's do it.
My mother used to say that going to sleep was a leap of faith. And if we say our devotions, our souls will find their way back before we wake. We send messages into space, hoping someone will answer.
Have we seen this the entire season? Okay.
No. What is wow.
Oh, okay. Harry, you're up.
You've been at each other's throats so long, the origin of your enmity is almost irrelevant.
We have legitimate grounds for our hatred.
Why do you all not seem that shocked to see him?
Are you going to teach us our own history now, dead man?
Are you suggesting our history is wrong?
History is written by the victor.
That's deep.
There was a witness.
An Anacreon handmaid who testified that King Throyanthark got drunk and in a fit of rage murdered your huntress. On her deathbed, the handmaid made a confession. The real murderer was Cleon II. He saw where this new alliance could lead, so he had his Shadow Master drug the newlyweds, murder your huntress, and implicate your king. The clones played you. Today, we could put back together what Empire has broken.
No, Empire is too strong.
Now you have the Invictus.
The Invictus is only one ship.
The first of many. Set aside hatred in favor of strength.
I thought these were Empire. These are thespians?
Yeah, they're Hugo's people.
That is the way I designed it.
So, Harry, you knew the Invictus would be discovered.
Hello, Mari. Where's Gaal?
She never made it to
And you are...
Salvor Hardin,
So, sorry,
Mari's daughter.
this is the real Harry.
I'm the one who opened the vault.
I don't know.
Well, Salvor Hardin. It appears thanks are in order.
I don't understand. We're not revolutionaries. You said so yourself.
I might have lied about that.
What is the goal here? Are we trying to overthrow Empire? Is that what we're trying to do?
That's what I gathered.
But like, I thought the goal was to gather information
Right,
because the
to
world was
create
ending.
a history.
I am grateful, Brother Dusk,
That I saved our dynasty from infiltration.
what do we do now?
You know what we have to do.
Hey.
I'm actually shocked he was giving him such a opinion in it. Like, sincerely asking him, what do we do?
I don't know about that.
You're not one of us. Your DNA has been altered in a dozen ways.
Baby, sit up.
How long have you known?
I used to steal away and watch hollows of you. I counted how often you smiled at your subjects, how often you drank from your cup at meals. I knew even then that I wasn't like you, but I wanted to be. What are you going to do?
You trusted your secrets to our enemies and fled the palace.
She tricked me.
Enemies?
Foothold in your heart.
And who created that foothold?
That's what I'm talking about.
We have no mothers, no aunts, no uncles. We have sex with concubines as memories are erased the moment we leave them. Have you never felt stifled by the weight of our ascendance, living out a script written centuries ago? All my life, I wanted to call you father. We're not even people, they're just echoes.
So is a corrupted echo more original than a perfect one? Or does it fade away to nothing?
I would wonder. I want to see Dusk walk the spiral, or Dawn, not Dawn. Dusk, not God. Dawn.
He would not survive.
The Foundation was never about curating knowledge.
Oh.
Okay.
It was about curating people.
How could you say this now?
It's very hairy.
You possess qualities vital in forming the seeds of a new civilization. You are the consummate survivors. Together, you represent the future. We cannot become who we must become if the Empire is allowed to persist. That path leads to the annihilation of the human race.
The Empire will be here within weeks.
The Empire won't come. Not yet. Not if they think you're already dead. Take the Invictus.
I'm not doing anything Harry says.
It could work. As long as we don't stray beyond the outer reach, we'd be invisible to them.
You'd be free to bide your time, to become who you need to become.
Are you the ghost then?
Right.
I suppose I am.
What's it like to die?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything?
Why did he not know where Gaal was?
Thank you.
Shortly before I died, I swallowed a pill. Millions of self-replicating molecular machines. If my casket was jettisoned out into space, then those machines recycled those elements, scooping up more material, assembling the vault's internal scaffolding.
The vault is you? You've been on Terminus this whole time watching us?
No. The process of my awakening was triggered by the Anacreons.
Is he lying?
This isn't the Foundation's first crisis, and it won't be the last. But war with Empire is inevitable. Remember this day. Remember what we're striving towards. 1,000 years can seem like an eternity, and it could so easily slip through our fingers if we're not vigilant.
Wait, so what is the point of this? Or I was hoping that would mean that they were trying to stave off.
What about the visions you've been sending me?
Visions?
Yes. Talking to me since I was a kid. And I've had these visions. I've seen you on
Since I was a kid.
slow ship.
He probably doesn't know anything about this.
Well, Salvor Hardin, whatever messages you've been receiving, I assure you, they haven't come from me.
Yeah, so is the end of the world coming or not? And we just
and
don't
now
care.
Are we getting on the Invictus to prepare for war with Empire?
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty much saying that Empire has to end.
But you told me it's gonna end. So you're saying I need to be the one to end it? We need to be the ones to end it?
And again, what is the point of that? Does that mean that the end of the world won't happen? Or does that mean it'll happen later? Or...
Azura.
Walk with me. People hate me, consider me evil, but it is my detachment that allows me to rule effectively.
Are you playing with your food right now?
Look there. It's a strange burden, not being allowed to carry a burden. Shifted amongst ourselves because we are family. Love one another in our own way. Do you ever think about your legacy, Azura?
And how different it is now.
As a child, I wanted to be better than the Cleons who came before. But as I matured, my aspirations evolved. I wanted to be the same. I wanted my son to be the same, too.
Son?
He's not your son.
Of course he is. I cultivated him just as you've nurtured the plants in this garden.
Why are you telling me all of this?
You have the singular distinction of having robbed me of my personal legacy. I know you're not the architect of this plot, but you are the face of it. The face that broke my son's heart. We traced your family tree back to your great-great-grandparents.
Oh god, you killed all of them?
Doing the same thing you did to Anacreon.
Do you know how many people we uncovered? Anyone in your extended orbit. 1,551 people. In short, the people who would remember you after you're gone. At my signal, they will all cease to exist.
Ending her legacy.
Yeah.
All gone.
Wait, for real?
Your legacy has been erased, Azura. You will be placed in an automated cell, sensory shrouded for the rest of your life, but you will be aware.
But see, this is the mistake they keep making. Why do you keep leaving people alive?
I think...
all you're doing is festering revenge. I don't want to, this is so weird.
He's not leaving. I mean, he's literally about to incapacitate her so that she's aware she's incapacitated for the rest of her life.
Okay, let's watch her show up 2 seasons later.
When I do that to you, it means the revenge is real, okay?
Do you still believe the Empire's gonna collapse?
I don't know.
Yes. No one sane wants the Empire to continue. He didn't just not tell us. He lied to us.
Thank you.
He gave us busy work.
Literally.
I believed in him.
For 3 decades.
Every word.
I'm saying, I don't think I could do what Harry said again.
How do you think I feel?
How do you feel?
Probably lost. She thought Harry was going to be able to answer her questions.
All these years, thinking the ghost was talking to me, I started to believe that I actually was special.
Girl, you are.
You are special, Salvor.
Yeah, obviously.
What you did, bringing the Invictus, it meant everything. We have to make our own plan now.
I respected her. In a way.
No next move, just the last one. Isn't that what you said about her? I wanted the next move. For my child. She respected you as well, in a way.
Yeah, could we go back and see that?
Would have been nice to see more of that.
I would have loved it.
Our foresters tell me it might be stubborn enough to take root here. Will you help me water?
This is touching. I like them.
In the months that followed, the children of the Outer Reach took Harry's words to heart, wanted them to build. As for the Invictus, Hugo Crest, of all people, became its captain.
Of course.
Why would it be weird that Babe was captain?
Generated a mega flare, allowing the Foundation to be free.
What is this? It feels like an epilogue the way she's narrating this.
Right now, this feels like an episode 1 of the next season.
Right? This is a few months later.
Crest?
Warden?
How goes the Invictus?
We won't be jumping into the heart of a star anytime soon.
How long you dirt side, Captain?
14 long hours, Warden.
He's really been doing the exact same just on the Invictus.
Same, different ship. 14 hours? That's what I'm saying. They're weird. Oh, this is one of those things that attacked her, right? Is this exactly what happened last time? Yep.
Stop!
Wait, is that Gaal? As a child? The Wave Dream. Isn't that child from that?
Maybe. You know, I'd love nothing more than for Gaal to walk out of the butt. I don't know how she got there.
If it's not you, then who is it, Harry?
He'd have been proud, you know. You becoming mayor, filling his shoes.
Mom, who is the girl from the water planet?
We had a seed bank program. I chose one from a controversial donor.
Gaal Dornick.
I got to know her a little before we lost her. She had a remarkable mind.
And the father?
Rach Foss.
This is Gale's daughter?
And, Raish. I thought I was living Harry's memories, but I was actually living theirs.
You're still my daughter.
I know. But I am their daughter, too.
Okay.
I think she's still out there, Mom.
Yeah. Your mom.
I think she's the one who's been reaching out to me, behind all my instincts. And if Gaal was special in some way, it might explain why I am too.
Wow, Gaal and Raish's kid.
Yeah.
Mom, I have to try and find her.
I know, love. And I want you to.
I need to go right now. I'm worried if I don't go now, I'll never find the courage again.
Bye, Hugo.
Don't worry about Babe. We will see him again. Okay. But this is a different day, right? Like, Hugo's gone. She's in an outfit. She's about to be elected mayor.
Give her this. It was always meant to be hers.
I'm your daughter. With Raish. Why did she pick both of them?
No, it's interesting. I mean, I get it. Just because you pick a really smart person. Picking Raish is interesting.
Also, I see why you keep saying Abe Lincoln, because they made him so much more thin than Harry's face. Why is his face so thin?
Beggar, wake up!
Are you going by yourself?
Damn.
He was here?
You wanted a clean getaway. I know you too well, Sal.
They're so weird.
You were literally just about to leave without saying bye.
It's not love if it doesn't hurt.
You know you can come if you want to.
I would if you really wanted me to.
Uh,
This is something you need to do alone.
They are the weirdest.
I feel like they should just decide to be friends, you know? Like, let's just be friends with benefits.
I think they are friends with benefits. Like, I know he just mentioned love, but you love your friends. Like,
we can't even stay on the same planet as each other for more than a day. And then we do these dramatic send-offs every freaking time.
yes! Every time they separate, nobody told them they had to.
Go on, beat it.
It's kind of silly because we keep doing this.
I expect to see Hugo in 10 minutes, okay? So, whatever, bye.
Like, you can have one emotional send-off a season. You can't have multiple. It's just like, stop separating.
Like I said, they're all... they act like they're at gunpoint. I think just saying they're friends with benefits actually makes a lot of sense. Like, you love each other, you care about each other, but y'all are a weird couple.
Gaal and Raish, if they had a choice, would not have been separating every 5 seconds.
Right. Hell, Azura and Dawn were stronger than this.
Empire.
Hey, speak up for me.
It's time.
You must hate me.
I love you.
Because you're programmed too.
All love is programming.
You're okay.
Empire?
You almost brought us down.
Okay.
Sorry, brother,
You are no brother to me, nor to any other Cleon who walked these polished floors. You are a deformity.
Too hot.
If I had my way, you would already be ash. That is a judgment for the middle throne to decide.
I had much opportunity to reflect upon our dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
I met pilgrims who had worked their whole lives just to walk a spiral of salt. We were challenged by a woman who claimed that a soul incapable of change is a soul doomed to stagnate.
Well, I tell you that spiral was too much.
A bow incapable of bending will eventually break. It is time the dynasty bent.
Are you insane? Did that jump addle your brain? If the Galactic Council discovers our dynastic...
Okay, calm down, calm down.
We could learn from this, perhaps even benefit from a slightly...
Hell no.
Please don't let them kill me.
Okay, honey. Don, Jesus.
The decision is mine to make!
None of it brings about our ruin! We are Empire! History bends to us!
He about to take you... Oh!
I am loyal, Empire.
Is this her getting her lick back? Because...
You can dispose of the body yourself.
No, I think she's saying that this was the best move for Cleon, but...
It's so crazy because, like, I knew that's what needed to happen.
I didn't think it was actually going to happen, though.
Never thought it was going to happen.
And I didn't think she was going to be the one to do it.
Never.
Oh my god.
As he held her like a mother.
No, for real. I mean, I thought maybe Dusk was about to die, not Dawn.
I would have thought Dusk before Dawn. Okay.
Damn.
Really thought we were going to be seeing him. I feel a little lost on this. And now we're going to have this other guy? Damn.
Wow.
The rebels' plans to undermine the dynasty appear to be more extensive than we first believed.
Wow.
We thought the gene editing was limited solely to Dawn's person. It seems they've adulterated the source itself.
What?
Are you saying that I, myself, am adulterated?
Possibly.
So the new Dawn is an issue too.
They all are. Which means we just killed Dawn for no reason.
For no reason. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Okay.
I mean, I could see how she'd be navigating an identity crisis.
What? Wait a second.
Gail's literally gonna wake up just to find out that her home planet has been washed away.
Did we really just jump 138 years? We did that?
Yeah, and she's about to meet her daughter, who's older than she is.
Sal's still alive?
Wait, I was just about to say, so how old is...
Dead! Okay. So we can nix the she's getting back in the pod to go sleep more.
The pod is gone.
Okay. Yeah.
But I mean, she's the one who told us this was going to happen. Oh, we're underwater now? Who are we about to run into?
I don't know. Who the fuck is this?
Salvor?
What were you doing down there? The readout said you'd been in cryo over a century.
I came looking for someone.
That's Salvor.
Who?
I mean, we saw her hair.
You. My name is Salvor Hardin. I'm your daughter.
Gaal is like, I've had a really rough 160 years.
And over it. This show's willingness to just jump 130 years in the future is wild.
So all the kids are dead too, huh?
Everyone is dead.
Everyone's dead. To be honest with you, I expect to see Hugo again. I have no concerns about that. We will see Hugo again.
That didn't feel like a finale. That felt like an episode 1.
That was honestly just so all over the place.
All over the place. All over the place.
This season feels like they had a lot of ideas and they pinned them all on a bulletin board and were like, okay, we're going to do all this. And then by episode 9, they were like, okay, we have 6 more things we need to do. Put them in episode 10.
Right.
Because that was all over the place.
That was so much.
The Dawn Day Dusk situation, when I say actual, like, opposite of what I ever expected to happen, never saw that coming.
Yeah, if anything, I thought when he was hitting him, I thought Day was going to be like, okay, I'm going to have to kill you, old man. Like,
Totally.
And he was just going to kill him.
That would have been my expectation as well.
So when she killed Dawn, that was just shocking. I mean, that was just shocking.
Genuinely shocking. That was shocking. This is what I will say to these writers that were cooking up weird in this room, okay? I don't care about Salvor and Hugo at all.
At all. At this point, it's just become like a running joke.
No. I love like Hugo and Salvor, okay? Like I want you to be here, and then I do want to separate from you often.
I'm wondering if we're gonna see how she ended up deciding to jump or deciding to, get into this portal.
Well, she does have sense, like, we know that she has these feelings, so I'm wondering if she got there, she realized the planet was underwater, and then she was like, I know she's gonna come here, so I'm gonna wait here.
Also, Harry, I'm still confused on what exactly the point of Harry's plan right now is. Whether or not, again, because at this point, it just feels like at this point, Harry's just saying.
Harry came out of the butt and said, forget everything I told you.
Work together.
Okay. Let me provide you with some accurate history that says you all should be friends. Now I want you to prepare for war. Farewell.
Right?
And then he just left.
Salvor, I don't know you. Just so you know.
Not me, girl. Not me. No, somebody said Risha. What's Foundation like? I'd say Foundation is a unique experience.
Yeah. It feels like it's someone with like a lot going on in their brain that they need to control a little bit. They need to hone in.
Like, I feel like this season was supposed to be 9 episodes, and then they look back up and they were like, ooh, let's do one more.
Yeah.
Let's do one more. That was weird. Super weird. I cannot think of a show that I finished that made me feel this way. I can't, because I don't know how I feel. I don't even know how to rate this.
Like, enjoyably weird.
I was saying, I enjoyed. There was a couple angry moments for me, but again, I go back to, I think this season could have been, we're at 10. I think the season should have been 6, 7 episodes, and like a lot of editing, paring down, grounding ourselves.
And I would suggest to anybody who watches this, you might have a general idea of what you think is going to happen. It's not going to happen that way. It might happen, but it's going to happen completely differently than you thought it was going to happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for coming on this journey of Foundation Season 1 with us. Definitely check out the rest of the playlist. Let us know what you thought about this season. Come along with us on the rest of the journey on this channel. We really appreciate you being here. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
We're bird calls. That's what we do.